Good morning, YTPC. Philly Piper Mike here. Tuesday morning, April 27th. 50 degrees, going up to 75. Tomorrow it's going to be like in the upper 80s, which is just craziness. So, many of you have probably watched the video yesterday. My HU order finally arrived, or I should say Estervals. I keep saying HU order. Excuse me, because I didn't just order HU tobaccos. I mean, it was the main reason that I ordered from Estervals in Germany. But I ordered, as you saw, I got some Samuel Gowith, I got some Capstan, some other Dan tobacco blends, stuff that's just not readily available here, or available at all in the States. So yeah, like I said, it was 6 weeks. I ordered it March 13th. So it would have been like about 5 weeks, and sat in the post office for a week. So it was really like 5 weeks, which isn't that bad. Shipping was like $60 flat rate, no matter how much you stuffed into that box, which was a pretty big box, if you saw. So now I'm just gonna start smoking through some of these blends. Today, I am smoking my Radice Lavat. Oh, sorry, bouncy section here. It's got that little briar, different color wood inlay, smooth finish. One of my favorite pipes, one of my favorite shapes. And in it, I am smoking HU Tillerman, which I literally just lit up. And right off the bat, it's amazing. It's a blend of Virginias, like a straight Virginia, but has like a chocolate, cocoa, hazelnut, nutty, very, very mild. It's not like they technically call it an aromatic, but man, it's not your, it's a complete, it's a full flake, so it's not your typical aromatic. It's not a ribbon cut. It's not goopy. It's not, you couldn't even tell it was cased at all. It's completely dry. Just like a lot of Dan tobacco flakes, you would think, like when you open the tin, you're like, man, this is too dry. It's a lot different than a lot of Dan tobacco. When you get their flakes, they almost seem like they would be too dry, but they break up and they smoke perfectly. It's like the perfect moisture content. Out of any flake, I'm a huge Hamburg Veermaster fan, which is produced by Dan Tobacco, and it's the exact same flake as far as consistency, the cut, the moisture content, the packaging, everything. It comes in the little like screw-on German tins, the smaller ones. And if you didn't know any better, like the first time that I opened a tin of Veermaster, I'm like, oh man, this stuff's like dried out. And then I rubbed it out and smoked it, and it was perfect. And it smoked with very minimal relights, not talking included. And this is the exact same. So you would never. There's a slight tin note of like a cocoa top note, but it's very faint, and it tastes amazing. It's like you get the Virginias, and very like subtle, you get a chocolate flavor. It's really, really good. And I don't know if this is one that I would have necessarily bought, but Ben Unicorn Piper when I was talking to him, telling him that I was, going to make a HU order, he said, check out Tillerman. It's an amazing, like, Virginia that's got some chocolate notes to it. Man, I'm so glad I ordered, and I think I mistakenly ordered. So I ordered like 6 tins of it, and then I also ordered a 250 gram bag. So I don't know if I just like did that intentionally or I did that by mistake. I don't know why I would order a 250 gram bag and then on top of that the 6 tins. I figured I would have done one or the other, but man, I'm really, really glad that I ordered that much of it, because just my initial thoughts are it's amazing. I also, and I'll do a little bit of the other blend that I tried yesterday was Haymaker, and me and Beans were going back and forth. It's a straight Virginia, or it's a blend of Virginias. I've never tasted anything like Haymaker in my life. I mean, it's so complex. When you smell it, I thought it was like a Latakia blend. Like, it's got this real, it's like an earthy, almost smoky quality to it. And it's supposedly Virginias, and I think they're grown in like Indonesia and Africa, so they're definitely different than the Virginias that we're used to, or a lot of blends used that are from the United States. But it's really hard to describe. I don't know. It's almost like a smokiness, but not like a Latakia smoky or like a Dark Fire Kentucky smoky. It's like almost like a burning, like a wood. It's like a woody type of, like a burning wood type of flavor, which is definitely super unique. I mean, I smoked that bowl, and the whole time I'm just like, what am I tasting? Like, what is this? Really, really good, really unique. Probably the strongest full, like just straight Virginia I've ever smoked. And it's totally different than like full Virginia Flake or like Germain's Brown Flake. Or it's just it's a very unique blend. So I smoked that yesterday, and then I also smoked this morning some of the Director's Cut, which was really good. That's a kind of a hodgepodge. There's little tiny coins that are like Virginia Parade coins. There's broken, what did they say? It's Virginia, but it's not steamed. It's like a real dark, like a dark fired Virginia, I think is what they called it. There's a little bit of slight burley, a little bit of Kentucky, and so there's coins, there's like ribbon cut, there's broken flake. It's a very unique blend with all the different types of cuts. That I've never seen a blend that has that many different cuts. Little coins, ribbon cut, chunky little, dark fired Virginia. I think that's what it is, if I remember correctly. Dark fired Virginia, which is usually dark fired Kentucky. But that was amazing too. So, the first 3 blends that I've tried have been amazing. And I've only smoked one bowl of each. This is awesome. This could easily be, this is easily an all-day smoke, but it could easily be my new morning smoke. This and a cup of coffee, perfect. It's not It's not a heavily cased, and it's so again, it's so like slight, but it's consistent. It's just, you get that taste every puff. So I'm super pumped. I'm just looking forward to diving into these blends. You know, I'm kind of like you know, beans. I'm very similar when it comes to a blend. You know, for the most part, I know, you know, within the first half of a bowl whether I'm gonna like a blend or not. There's a few blends that I've had that I didn't really like that much, and I let them sit, and then came back to them, and they were either they aged in the tin, or my palate changed, or for whatever reason. And I'm not talking about like in the beginning, because in the beginning of pipe smoking, that happens a lot. You know, I don't like this type of blend, and then you come back and then you, oh, I do like this blend, you know. So I didn't like vapors in the beginning. Now it's predominantly like what I smoke. And the same, you know, conversely, I always smoked English blends, and now I don't care for Latakia. But yeah, guys, if you get an opportunity to get your hands on some Tillerman, and thank you, Ben, for recommending this. This is a home run. Like I said, I don't know if I would have put this in my cart on my own. That's a great thing about the, you know, the YouTube pipe community, is suggestions. There's a lot of blends that I've tried that I never would have tried probably without the suggestion of some of you guys. It's what makes our community so great. You know, kind of puts you in situations you probably wouldn't normally put yourself in, as far as blends or, you know, stuff like that. So anyway, guys, quick little video. I'm sure I'll be coming out with these more often, because I have a lot of blends to get through. Give you my, like I said, I'm not a huge, you know, reviewer. I don't feel that I'm very descriptive or good at getting what I'm tasting into words and out of my mouth. But I'll do my best, especially because I know that, like, these aren't blends that, you know, like every other blend that's available on the American market that has been reviewed, you know, 100 times over. I know there's not a whole lot of reviews on these blends, so I'm going to try to do my due diligence and give you guys some good info, and then you know, you guys can place your order. I forget who I was talking. Somebody was, I have to get through the comments, was saying how he was trying to place an order and it wouldn't allow him to put anything into his cart, and I'm 90% certain that you have to set up an account first. You have to register, put all your info in, and then once you have an account, then you can add stuff to your cart, because I'm pretty sure that's what happened to me the first time. You know, it wouldn't let me put anything into my cart, and then once I set up an account, then it let me do that. But yeah, Estervil's, they have such a huge selection. Their pricing's really good, and obviously there's tons of stuff that it just isn't available in the American market. Shipping, like I said, I had that huge box. I forget how many pounds it was, so I'll have to look it up, but it was $60 for the shipping, and I got a lot of blends. So anyway, guys, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon with the next blend. Be well, guys. See ya.